know him. But they still lacked that ability to kind of be cemented into a community that knew how to get along and knew how to share itself, its life as a body, and they lacked courage, frankly. That's why Simon Peter he failed. He denied the Lord 3 times. When Pentecost happens, when Jesus after the resurrection breathes on his disciples and he gives them the gift of Pentecost, he gives them the gift that makes the church not just a bunch of people, but a body, a unity. And he gave them the gift that made it possible for them to be courageous in their witness to the fact that they knew and they loved him. That gift of confirmation is exactly what makes us adult Christians in that sense. That is, with the courage of our convictions and with the ability and also the courage to be a people who know how to forgive and who know how to work together. That's the gift that comes at Pentecost. Confirmation is our personal Pentecost. The gift is given. The gift is given to pull us into the body.
I wanted to take my kids to get an offer. The first section was on the Holy Spirit. the X factor in the life of the church, the Spirit working in all our hearts. The next, yesterday the theme was the church, the body of Christ, the great mystery of the church. You know, because so many people say, oh, I'm sort of really a spiritual person, but I'm not into religion. Well, St. Paul would say, well, get a life, because you can't be a Christian if you don't love the church. And today we're looking at mission, that all through the Bible, the call to be holy is a call to mission. And each one of us is called by God to be missionary, to accept the mission. And through the history of Israel, the Israelites often at times were tempted to say, we're God's chosen people, you know, everyone else can go to hell. But the prophets kept trying to remind them, saying, you numbskulls, you're called, you are the chosen people, but you're called to be the light of the world. God didn't call you because you're special. You're special because God has called you. It's the other way around. And we're called to be the light of the world. When I was ordained in 1976, the Pope at the time was Pope Paul VI. And one of his great encyclicals, his greatest teaching encyclicals, was an encyclical called Evangelium Nunciandi. The gospel, nunciandi means must be proclaimed. The gospel can't just sit in a book there and just lie there. The gospel of its very essence must be proclaimed. And Pope Paul VI said it needs to be proclaimed by witnesses. Witnesses are people who show by their lives that the gospel is real to them. And he said it's good news, so the witnesses have to be joyful people. You can't go along saying, I come to bring you the good news. You know? We've got to radiate the joy of the good news. St. Francis of Assisi had a lovely saying. He said to his followers, he said, you must preach the gospel 24/7. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you must preach the gospel. And he said, when absolutely necessary, even use words. Because he was saying it's your life. That's what preaches the gospel. And if absolutely necessary, use a few words. But it's in you.